they'll never have in their life ever again. Even though we know we shouldn't, and even though it's not really the right thing to focus on, many of us feeling slighted by our situation do want to make the narcissist miss us at some point, regardless of if we want them back or not. We just want them to know what they let go of, who they mistreated, and what they'll never have in their life ever again. And this is actually quite normal, and I'm going to tell you how it's done. It's actually really easy, and it does way more than make them miss you. Hi there and welcome back. My name is Jess. If this is your first time here and you want to learn about narcissistic abuse, start now by subscribing and ring the notification bell. For a weekly motivational pep talk, early access to my videos each week, or if you want your name in the intro of all of my videos, consider becoming a channel member, which I call my Survivor's Army. You can do that by clicking the link down in the description of the video to join. I also invite you to join me as I host a weekly Q&A session every week live here on YouTube, Wednesdays, 9 p.m. Eastern. Now, getting the narc to miss you. Like I said, this is actually really easy as long as you have some grit and some stick-to-itiveness, if you will. There are 7 super easy steps I'm going to go over, and after that I'm going to throw in some added benefits, as if getting them to miss you isn't already a huge win, because it is. Okay, here we go. Here's how you do this. Number 1. You stop arguing with them, flat out. You stop fighting. You stop giving them the reaction that they're looking for. In fact, the best thing you can do is let them have the last word. I was fortunate enough to do this with a super overt guy I was dealing with, and I'm pretty sure I scrambled his brain. They really want you to keep coming back and carrying this on and trying. And when you don't, they're really perplexed. The narcissist is like, where did they go? Why aren't they engaging with me? Where's all my attention? I'm telling you, let them quote unquote win or have the last word, however you want to say it. It does look weak in the moment, like you can't be bothered, with a comeback or you don't have a comeback, but it shows that you are the one who walked away. You can't deal with this. You don't need this shit. And it drives them crazy. And it makes them wonder about you. Why don't you need to continue to have contact with them? What else are you doing? What else do you have going on? And like I say, scrambles their brain. Number 2, slam down that no contact hammer with the quickness. Now, some people say block, delete, move on. Personally, I say delete and move on, and don't block on social media. Now, hear me out. If you can't stop stalking their pages, if you're obsessing, if you're afraid you might see something you don't want to see, then you need to be blocking them and you need to not be really worrying about this too much. But when I get to step number 6, I'm going to explain the not blocking a little bit more. So really, this isn't so much about healing. If you're healing, then what you need to do is block. You're not in the place for this. You can block and unblock and all that stuff. I promise by the end, this is all going to make sense. Otherwise, no contact. You're not taking calls. You ain't making calls. No texting, no nothing at all from you. This furthers the crazy. You would not continue to engage with them. You let them just deal with whatever the hell was the last thing they said to you. And now you're going no contact. If you don't block on social media, do not post about the breakup. This is step 3. If you are not blocking them, do not post about the breakup, the discard, a no contact, silent treatment, whatever it is. This is huge because you know they're lurking on your shit, okay? You do not want them to see that this breakup is affecting you negatively in any way, shape, or form. You want there to be nothing about a breakup anywhere in sight. Again, step 6 is going to give you more information. But for now, your sadness, your anger, while valid and totally feel it, okay? But all that stuff is none of their damn business and nothing that you need to be posting about. Really, you don't need to be posting that on social media anyway, but I digress. Number 4. Don't talk about the breakup, the discard, whatever you have going on with this person. Don't discuss it with anybody who is going to relay this information back to the narcissist. Now, this is just true in any case. I've talked about this before. Only talk about the narcissist with people who will not go behind your back and tell these things to the narcissist or share what's going on with perhaps a flying monkey or somebody else in the narc harem. only trusted people here. This again gives the illusion that you can't be bothered, you're not mad, you're not sad, you're not posting about it, you're not talking about it, you're not talking to them, but they're not blocked. So you're not petty, you're not mad, you're not upset. This is ultimate icing out. You don't give a fuck. They have no information, they're clueless about how you feel, they're not getting any ego boost, they have no idea how you feel emotionally. It fucks with them and scrambles their brain. Number 5. Live your fabulous life, you fucking badass you. That's it. Pretty simple. Do you. Okay? Number 6. Post your incredible life on social media for them to see. This might make sense now about them not being blocked. Again, if you want to block their ass for 30, 60, 90 days, if you need it to get through it, that's cool. That's awesome. Honestly, not having access to you also works to drive them crazy, but when they can see it, it just drives them a little crazier. Okay? This, missing you department, I think they kind of have to see a little bit. Everybody stalks the social media. Everybody does it. Curiosity gets the best of everything. So what I personally do and still do in this case, just in case somebody gets curious, because I don't have anybody blocked, I post about things I'm doing, places I go, things that are fun, exciting, cool, whatever, things that say, I'm not sitting around crying about you, bro. Too bad, so motherfucking sad, isn't it? I'm awesome. I'm fabulous. My life is just rolling forward. Let them see you roll forward. Let them see you with your friends, with your family, maybe with somebody new. Let them see you living and loving life. Really, when I say don't post about the breakup, it really, no negativity. No negativity of any kind should be on your social media. It just makes you look like a negative, shitty, bitter, nasty person anyway. Keep that kind of shit inside. Because we're all looking at everybody else's social media, looking at, all this kind of stuff. And nobody wants to see it. So keep your negative shit off of it because nobody really wants to see it anyway. So, number 7. Now, I'm going to know who did or didn't make it this far into the video when I say, number 7 here. This is for when I get my, this is really petty comments. Like I said in my intro, this really isn't always where you want to focus yourself, trying to make somebody miss you, But along with making them miss you, which all of these things do, this is also literally how you get over them. You stop engaging. You stop fighting, you stop communicate, you go no contact, you block, delete, your personal choice, you move on, and then you go and do you. Every other coach, every other person on the whole entireties of YouTube on the interwebs has a video that I'm sure says whether you want to get over them or you want to get them back, this is exactly what you do. And this is just another one of those, okay? It both messes with their mind and it helps you move forward literally at the exact same time. Now, I have to throw in a disclaimer here because I would be doing all survivors a disservice if I didn't. If you follow these steps and your intention is to make this person miss you, this will more than likely cause a Hoover that you need to ignore flat out. Of course they want to come back. Of course they miss you. You kick ass. Of course they do. However, remember what a Hoover is. A Hoover is not a declaration of love. It is not a change of heart. It's a, hey, I see you over there, healing, doing your thing. I couldn't find anybody else to go to. I'm bored. I'm lonely. I think I might die alone. Don't you want to come back? I don't really have anything else good going on right now, so what you doing? No, fuck no. No. Don't acknowledge this. Take the validation. Appreciate that you are still on their mind because, again, of course you are. But know that it's not sincere and nothing has changed. Keep doing you. And if you want to keep antagonizing them, literally keep living your fabulous life. It just only continues to do this. It's so awesome. You don't really have to do much. Stop talking to them. Post awesome shit on your social media, live an awesome life, be the awesome you. That's all you have to do. So tell me in the comments if you have done this or something like this to get a narc to miss you. Did it work? Were you hoovered? I've done it. It works, by the way.